Today we are going to start our new Dinkum Island. Let's see. What kind of hair should we give her? Yeah, I like that. And let's go, do we go blonde? Or do we go dark? Let's go blonde. All right, what kind of eyes? Definitely blue, because I love blue eyes. Nose. Little nose. Definitely not a big nose. Let's go little nose. Let's add some lips, although I do like the blush. Yeah, we're gonna go with the lips. Purple. No, purple doesn't go with the shorts though. Okay, we'll start with that. My little biker girl. Island's name. What should we name our island? Let's go with, my dog's name is York, so let's go with Yorkers. All right, here we go. A long time ago, everything went south. Almost everybody was forced to move to South City. The people of South City lived cold and miserable lives. You were born here. Most people have no desire to leave. But you do more than anything. And you might have found a way out. Help wanted, looking for a young go-getter to accompany me to my home, Yorkers. Voyage and accommodation will be your initial compensation. Anyone interested, meet at the airship. Let's go. Let's get out of here. I'm leaving for Yorkers today. Here we go. We're leaving the miserable South City. We're now flying over Yorkers and we'll be landing shortly. Oh, it looks so much more colorful. All passengers prepare to leave the airship. Let's hope we get a good island. Okay, so one trick I learned by watching, I don't remember who it was on YouTube. Looks like we've landed. I'll tell you what, I'm so glad you decided to accompany me on this adventure, biker girl. I was starting to think no one in South City was brave enough to join me. When you were the first and only to respond to my ad, I knew you were the right person for the job. Oh dear, look at old Fletch Waffle on. Let's get cracking, biker girl. I'll see you outside. So I was watching somebody on YouTube and learned that your day doesn't start until you place the tent down. So if you run around and get resources and stuff, you can get a head start before you place the tent down. So I think we're going to do that. Wow, smell that fresh air. I'll tell you what, it feels good to finally be back on Yorkers. Now, biker girl, I need your help to get settled, okay? I'll give you the base tent. Take your time to find a good place for it. It will be like our town hub. We're gonna take our time. Take this map as well. If you have any questions, please just ask me. I haven't been back to Yorkers for a very long time, but I think I can still be helpful. I'll be waiting by the dock until you set up the base tent. So if you get lost, check your map, find the dock again. Okay, you're going to be waiting a long time, Fletch. Goodbye, bike girl. Okay, base tent. Island map. So we're going to move our base tent there. What I love about this game is that it gives you a good amount of inventory space right off the bat, which is awesome. Okay, so we are going to be collecting some resources, even though we don't have any weapons or any tools yet. But we're going to explore the island. Although, man, this dock is literally on its own little mini island. It's a weird map compared to what I was used to. Let's get over here before hopefully we get stung by a jellyfish. You want to find, we'll get some wood. We want to find some wattle bushes, hopefully. Maybe some fruit. There's the wattle. I'm going to try to collect as many resources as we can without tools to be able to sell right off the bat, make some money to make paying off deeds go quicker. And we need to find a good place to put the base tent down as well, so. Alright, so we're close to a tropical area, which is nice. There's bananas here, so that's good. Logs, passing all this ore that I can't get yet. Ew. These birds are not friendly. Just trying to get the bananas, dudes. I'm not gonna steal your eggs. Quandongs. Let's look at this map. Okay, so the dock's here on its own little island. Haven't had an island like that. Okay, we're here, so we're gonna go this direction. We'll just place a marker in the middle just to help guide us after we finish circling this little area. There's some good ore here. I'll have to come back for that. Alright, we're gonna have to go swimming. Let's avoid crocodiles, hopefully, and jellyfish. The murder bird, as I call them, because they like to murder you. Alright. Get some limes, more wattle. Cactus figs. tropical area. Bananas. Be good if we can get one of each type of fruit right off the bat, so we can start an orchard. Wandons. Cactus figs. Love this. I wish I would have known this with my first island. So this is my second solo island. I did start an island with a friend. So we do have a co-op island in progress. But this is only my second solo. And I love that it stays 10 a.m. until you set the base tent down. I wish I would have known this sooner. Gives you lots of extra time for your first day. It's be able to set you up for some success. Sell all this stuff. I think day 2 when John comes. Get some money going, be able to buy all my tools. Then when we get John's deed, they'll pay that off so we can get our next deed quickly, hopefully. So the first episode here is going to be a little bit longer just because of this initial startup. And then we're going to do a whole Let's Play series with shorter episodes every probably other day. Maybe sometimes multiple days in a row. We'll see. Lots of cactus in the desert. I'm not sure where we're going to set up our base tent yet. This is kind of a weird map. But I know I do want it near the ocean. I want to create like a ocean beach type town eventually. So, I mean, we can always end up moving everything later in the game, but I still want to be in the same general area. So if I do start moving buildings, they're not across the entire map. Look at all this ore. I only had a pickaxe. That's okay, we'll come back. Bottle brush. Which I would love to be able to stock up right off the bat, but probably going to end up selling all the wattle to get some good money to start. Because we can pretty much only get the plants, the wood, and the fruit without any tools. Oh, I see apples. Yay! Alright, so we got bananas, limes, quandongs, and apples. I don't know if we're going to be able to find any coconuts until we get a boat. Usually the coconuts, well, at least in my experience, coconuts are usually out on little islands on the outskirts of the map. Ooh, bottle brush. That's good. So far, so good. We haven't really run into any danger since we don't have any tools or weapons. We've got almost every type of fruit. Just the coconuts are the only kind we haven't been able to get. And of course, the winter event is over, so we won't be able to get cherries until next winter. And real winter, not winter in the game. Okay, so here is another tower. So we're going to mark that on our map. So when we get the stuff to fix them, we know where this one is. We already know that the first one is over here by the dock. So the dock's marking that. We'll mark these with an X. All right, more apples. Ooh, there's a crocodile. We got some sleeping. Yeah, we got to get out of here. We cannot mess with the bush devils. Oh, doggy. Can't mess with the crocs, can't mess with the bush devils. We'll head over here and get some more apples. See, I wasn't going to get shells because I was worried about inventory, but I guess we could pick up a whole bunch of shells too. Because I wasn't thinking about all my tool belt slots. I forgot about that. And luckily everything, almost everything stacks in this game, which is nice too. Alright, some cactus fig. All this ore. Oh, it's so hard to be having to leave all this ore. No tools. So I discovered this game about a month ago. And as soon as I started playing, I immediately fell in love with it. Gives me those Animal Crossing vibes with a little bit more flexibility, and of course it's on PC, which is nice. So that's my main platform. I just love it. It gives me everything. You have the life sim, you have farming, you have building, you have management. All things I enjoy in games. Just get as many cactus figs as we can. Some more bottle brush, I see. Some more apples. I just saw bush devil, so we don't want to get burned by those. Try to get the apples without getting in a fight. Brush. So we will start our orchard, but we're probably going to end up selling a lot of this fruit right off the bat as well for the money. Gotta get those dinks. So we'll start grabbing some shells as well. Don't get a lot of money for them, but every little bit helps to start out. This fig. Luckily, these frillies don't do anything unless you attack them first. But then they can be deadly if you're not careful. Oh, 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 oh. Bush devil. Actually, let me stay this direction. Let's take a look at the map. Make sure we don't have any bush devils around. Alright, let's head... Let's head up in... this direction. Go for a little bit of a longer swim here. All right. Ooh, this is going to be a long swim. Hopefully there's no sharks out here. Jellyfish, get away from the jellyfish. This is a strange map. Alrighty. What else can we grab on our way across the map? Some more bananas. I think we're going to end up placing our base tent on this side of the map. I normally like to be fairly close to the dock, but the dock's in an odd location on this map. Oh, llama wigs. Yeah, these mamas are gonna be trying to get me, protecting their babies. Okay, so here's another tower, so we're gonna mark this. Be good, so now we know where 3 of the towers are. A good start. See, we marked the last one with an X, right? There we go. Okay. So now we're going to head down to this area where we have the star marked. Ooh, I think I see a pearl. Nice. Got our first pearl. Probably going to hold on to that and not sell that. We're going to need, I think we're going to need 5 to get our wishing fountain. Oh, here's another pearl. Nice. 2 pearls right off the bat. Not going to get me, big bird. grab all the cactus figs we can as we go through this area. And I'm going to try to find a nice area near the ocean, not a river, but the ocean, to set up camp. And then that will be the conclusion of our first episode. Okay, so we're close to... What's up, bird? Oh, crocky. Can't mess with the crockies. Not until I get a spear. Wonder if set it up on this island out here. Set up our town. But yet we still have a close passage over on to that land for resources and stuff. Huh. I'm not sure. Do we go back over toward the dock area and maybe set up in this area right here? All right, where is that last tower, though? Just trying to find, want a good location, but I don't want to be close to bush devils or these murder birds. I don't want to be too close. I mean, you're always going to have the crops, pretty much, because you have rivers everywhere. Oh, oh, oh. Still collecting. Still collecting. been lucky with finding lots of fruit. We got wattle brush, we got bottle brush, lots of figs, lots of gumwood. Still 10 a.m. We know where 3 of the towers are, the teletowers. So that's good. Alright, so this area looks nice. Get a little bit closer to the ocean. Got the rivers right here. Yeah, we'll head over toward the star that I marked, because that's closer to the ocean. Some more resources on the way. I've actually seen quite a few barrels sticking out of the ground, which we can't break open yet. Alright, we're getting close to setting up our base tent. I know I've drawn this out. Future episodes are going to go much quicker. I just wanted to get a good start on this very first one. Alright, we got our ocean here. We got a good area, I think, that can be developed. Yeah, so let's set up our base tent a little bit further back here. I think we're going to go up on our 3rd level here. Okay, base tent. Go. Hey, Fletch. So this is where you decided to build, huh? It's absolutely perfect, our new home here on Yorkers. Thank you so much for setting it up. Guess what? I actually have a tent for you, too. I know how much. It's not much, but I know it's a place you can call home. Now, there's plenty of room to spread out here on Yorkers, so take your time placing your tent. You'll probably be visiting the base tent a fair bit. So keep that in mind where you're looking for a spot to claim as your own. I'll be in the base tent getting things ready. Come speak to me once you've placed your tent. And we've received our own tent. Alright, so let's go find a place to call home. We are going to stick fairly close to our base tent. We'll probably end up moving later on, but we do spend a lot of time in the base tent in the beginning, so I definitely want an ocean view though. Yeah, I think this little patch right here looks good. Let's go here. Won't put us in yet. Guess we have to go back and talk to Fletch first. Hi, Fletch. I know it's not much, but I hope you like your new home. I'll tell you what, you've got the spark, biker girl. You see, most people back in South City are scared of leaving. There's something about that place that pulls the spark out of people. But I'll tell you what, we certainly aren't the first to leave. Have you ever heard of Traveling Trader John? I'm going to say I have, but I'm going to say no, I haven't. Tell you what, he's blooming legend. Rumor is he traded a paperclip for a steamboat once. Trading is in his very blood. John got a contract with me before we left South City. He's interested in visiting with his shop here. I'll tell you what, we can't miss the opportunity like this. I reckon we get this visiting site deed ready for him. That way we'll have a place ready for any visitors who come to Yorkers. I'll let you decide best place for this visiting site deed is. Just be sure it's close by. We want visitors to feel like a part of Yorkers' community while they are here. Who knows, maybe we can convince him to set up a permanent shop here. Be sure to talk to me once you've placed the visiting site deed. Okay. We are definitely gonna convince him to move in. Yeah, I want the visiting site close. Close. We'll go there. Alright, well done, biker girl. You've only been here for a little while, but you've achieved so much already. It reminds me of my father. He was born right here in Yorkers, you know? He was a true blue adventurer through and through. He loved doing new things and keeping track of all his milestones in his adventures journal. I wanted to come here and try to meet those milestones myself, but I'm getting a bit long in the tooth, biker girl. Please, I want you to take this adventures journal. Please keep good care of it. This is your adventure now. Thank you, Fletch. Alright, this journal means a lot to me, but I think my dad would be glad someone like you is looking after it. But I have a challenge for you, biker girl. I want you to try and beat my father's milestones. Some of these milestones are going to take a long time to complete, but there's no hurry. It's also going to add daily tasks to the journal. These will be smaller milestones that should be easy to complete in just one day. Now for the good part. For every milestone you surpass, you'll be rewarded with permit points. I'll tell you what, you're going to want a lot of permit points eventually, but we can talk more about that tomorrow. For now, check out the journal. I think you'll find you've actually completed some of the milestones inside. Be sure to claim them. Now, are you hungry? I am. I think it's about lunchtime. I've seen fruit growing around the island. That sounds tasty. You go find us some fruit, and when you get back, I will show you how to craft a campfire. Well, Fletch, I have already got lots of fruit. Alright, we got our shells. And more shells. We've set up our tent. We got an explorer. Another tent. We got pearls already. Lots of walking. And lots of harvesting. Nice. We do have to get 3 bush limes. 3 more. Oh, you found something to eat? Eating food will help keep your energy up. Here's a recipe for a campfire. I found these stones earlier, so you can use these to craft your campfire. You'll have to find some wood yourself, though. I already did plenty. Feel free to use the crafting table in the base tent to craft a campfire. Take your time. When you're done, come have a chat with me. I have a gift for you. Okay. Got our stone and our first blueprint. We're going to craft a campfire. I'm impressed with the work you've done. I think you have a great future here for all of us at Yorkers. Here's a gift for helping me out so much. It's a bug net. I think you should take the rest of the day off. Maybe go catch some bugs around here. Or maybe cook some of that fruit you found. I'll figure out something. I'm sure you will. Oh, and before I forget, take this sleeping bag too. When you get tired, pop it on the ground and have a lay down. I'll tell you what, a good night's rest will do us both good. Thanks for your help today, Biker Girl. I can't believe we're on Yorkers. I couldn't have done any of this without you. There's our bug net and our sleeping bag. All right. So we're going to keep the campfire near the base tent to start. And we're going to go ahead. Let's cook some of these bush lime. We'll cook 3 of them. Okay, so we got a bug net. Oh, almost 200 cactus figs. Nice. All right. Let's eat one of these bush limes. Okay, let's catch 2 bugs and harvest 3 more bush limes. There should be some bush limes close by. Hopefully that I haven't harvested yet. We need to catch a couple bugs to get our daily task. There we go. Bush limes. All right, where are the butterflies? There's one. Moon butterfly. Nice ore over here. That'll be good. Okay, one more butterfly. And I think we'll call it a day. End this first episode. I'm excited for this series. Our first Let's Play series on the channel. And a game that I absolutely have fallen in love with. So hopefully if you're still watching up to this point, you're going to continue to follow along with me. Come on, where's one more butterfly? Let's clear our map real quick. All right. so we got our teletowers there and there. I know we have one over here by our dock. So the only one we haven't found yet is whichever one is over here. There's a butterfly. All right, so we've got our 3 daily tasks. Need to place our sleeping bag. We're going to do that inside of our tent. All right, I'm going to call it a day. Thank you for those of you that have watched, and I hope you stick around for this series going forward. If you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, please do. It helps out the channel. And we're going to be doing other Let's Plays besides this. We're going to probably start some other simulator games as well and have a little bit of a variety going on the channel. So thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Good night.